We was devastated. There's no words to describe it really. He was diagnosed by the respiratory team with the rare condition congenital central hyperventilation syndrome, where he forgets to breathe when he goes to sleep. So every time he sleeps at night or has a nap or generally feels unwell, he has to be hooked up to the nippy ventilator to help him breathe, and basically that does all the breathing for him when he's sleeping. On top of that, he was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, which is a childhood cancer. He had 2 tumours, one in the adrenal gland and one in the gallbladder. So he needed chemotherapy for it. It's affected him majorly. The chemo is the one that affected him, put a major pause on his development. And then obviously the trachea, when you have a trachea fitted, you lose your voice, but he's learned to speak and make noises around his tracheostomy. So, it's just made him fall back, and missing so much school, it's impacted on everything. The first time he said "Mummy," we'll never forget it. We was driving home from school from picking him up, and I was driving along, and he said, shouted at me "Mummy," and well, he was just fantastic. And that's thanks to the speech and language therapy sessions, and he loves them, and every time they come every week he's trying to speak so much more.
I think the Bopper Trust has been fundamental in helping Conor to get to where he is today. A lot of families wouldn't, including Conor's family, probably wouldn't have been able to afford our independent therapies without that, and really the input from Bopper Trust and the help that they were able to give us has really led on to Conor's progress, with him now being able to say different sounds.
As you can hear in the background, you can hear them having a session now, and he's like a different child. He's fantastic, and as a family he's just made such a difference. He's interacting better with us as a family and asking for things and bossing us around, and it's fantastic to see. They didn't give us much hope for Conor. They said that we probably wouldn't see past his 2nd birthday, and he's just proven them all wrong. They said he'd never walk, and now he's running around and climbing everywhere. Every day he wakes up, he's got that smile on his face, and he's so grateful for everything.
If you're broken, I will mend you, and I keep you sheltered from the storm that's raging on now. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you're getting down. And out of all these things I've done, I will love you better now.